job, getting in a car accident, or you're failing a test in school. All humans experience stress, some minor, some major. Most kids these days end up having to deal with life with divorced parents. This is a major stressor that I've been dealing with personally for the past year and a half, along with death of loved ones and illness. Look for the clicker. Today I will be sharing with you the effects of stress that stress has on the mind and body, and how to properly manage your stress using mindfulness and meditation. The mind and body reacts to both minor and major stressors in the same way. In an article called The Science of Stress, John Spade states, the amygdala, a cluster of cell nuclei inside the temporal lobe that processes emotional data, sends a threat message to the hippocampus when stressed. This reaction triggers the fight or flight response in the sympathetic nervous system, or the SNS. The SNS activates the limbic system, causing a rapid response in the body, increasing heart rate, constricting some blood vessels and dilating others, redirecting blood from the gut to the larger muscle groups, preparing the body for immediate response. During the SNS response, the cortisol release creates cognitive confusion, which is why people under stress complain about being confused and have difficulty processing information and making decisions. Once the brain decides that the stress is not really a threat, it triggers the parasympathetic nervous system, or the PNS, to tell the body to relax. In the book, In This Moment, 5 Steps to Transcending Stress Through Mindfulness and Neuroscience, Patricia Robinson wrote, when the PNS is activated, your breathing and heart rate slow, your blood pressure decreases, and your blood supply is redirected to the brain. The blood flow back to the brain helps reverse physical and mental symptoms of the stress reaction. Through the limbic system being activated, the body reacts by being red and shaky, and the mind begins to race. Stress can also weaken the immune system when overactivated. It can affect all natural functions of the body, such as stunting growth and development, tissue function, and the reproductive system. The body's metabolism also is highly affected by the blood sugar released from the liver. It provides energy to handle stressful situations. Most people reabsorb the extra blood sugar when the stress subsides, but for some people there is an increased risk for diabetes. Because the blood is drawn away from major organs, digestive problems may occur, causing symptoms such as stomach pain, bloating, nausea, and constipation. These aches and pains can be either short-lived or long-lasting. Problems can arise in the reproductive system of both men and women. With men, chronic stress can affect the production of testosterone and sperm. Women can experience changes in the menstrual cycle and increased premenstrual symptoms. In the article, What Happens to Your Body Under Stress, Holly Blake states that the musculoskeletal system is also affected. Our muscles tense up, which is the body's natural way of protecting our body from injury or pain. The stress response can be better controlled by just the idea of it not happening. In June of 2013, Kelly McGonigal, who is a health psychologist, ran a talk called How to Make Stress Your Friend. In her talk, she discusses how people all over the world are being told that stress is the enemy or that stress makes you sick. This information is based on people's own perceptions on stress and no scientific research. In the study that tracked 30,000 adults in the United States for 8 years, participants were asked, how much stress have you experienced in the past year, and do you believe that stress is harmful to your health? Then public records were reviewed to determine if any of the surveyed participants had died from stress. They discovered that people who experience a lot of stress have a 43% chance of dying from it. but this is only true for people who believe that stress was harmful to their health as well. This proves that stress and the surrounding symptoms can all be controlled by the mind through their true beliefs. Amy Morin from the New York Times once said, "No matter if the stressor is big or small, focus on the long-term goals and keep the smaller things small." People who practice mindfulness and meditation have mastered keeping the SNS system in check and not letting small stressors affect them in a negative way. Mindfulness is when you take a step back from a situation and truly analyze it before letting your body react. When this method is practiced daily, it has been known to reduce the effects of stress on the body and mind by providing a few seconds before you get overwhelmed to take that step back mentally and really think about why you're stressed and how you can fix it rationally. Kurt Strassel and Patricia Robbins, in their book, In This Moment, go into detail on how to properly manage stress. They say, with mindfulness, you can recognize that the mind's message can either be used or discarded, and that choice is up to you, meaning that the mind can be wrong sometimes. Understanding that the signals the brain is activating can sometimes be misplaced and redirected it uses meditation and to take a step back before getting overwhelmed by SNS, causing cognitive confusion, and truly understanding that what is causing the stress, and if it is really worth stressing over. Before getting stressed, you can practice mindfulness through silent meditation. For my project, I did a stress-relieving activity with each week. I meditated a lot, went on runs, bike rides, and read. I also hosted an art card day to give BHS students an opportunity to doodle and relax and de-stress from the day. In the near future, I will be donating some of those cards to the Chad Children's Hospital for the kids to trade around. So right now, I want us all to take 30 seconds to practice this. Start by closing your eyes, then start to clear your mind. Now, most people can't grasp the idea of clearing their mind the first time, but here's what I want you to do. Start fresh, blank, even if just for a second. Then let your mind wander where it wants to go. Then after a few seconds of that, try to bring it back, clear it, and let it go again. All right, you can open your eyes. Now doing that back and forth, clearing and letting go over and over again, strengthens the muscles that help you keep your mind blank for longer. In conclusion, there is a major increase in stress levels and deaths due to unsuitable stress management. Mindfulness and learning how the brain works in that situation is one of the most effective solutions psychologists have found so far. We should start incorporating mindfulness and meditation into our daily routines and to strengthen our minds. This will help program our brains to always take that step back and look at the situation as a whole, no matter how big or small the stressor may be. Thank you. Any questions?
I have a question.
Okay.
Okay. Did you get any feedback from the students in your art session there that were positive, negative, otherwise?
They were all really positive. One girl wrote me a note that I didn't find until after I was cleaning up that said that she really, really loved that I was doing that, and she felt very relaxed and stress relieved when she was going back to the next class.
Cool. And I'm sorry, one last question. For those of us that may not have done our speech yet, was it as bad as you thought it was going to be?
No.
Okay.
Right.
Ms. Warren?
Hi, Lucy.
Hi.
Awesome. I just want to know, like you said, you've been meditating as part of your project.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming that is a fairly new thing for you?
Yeah, fairly.
So do you see changes from when you started?
Mhm.
And what kind of change, or can you name some?
Definitely I can keep my mind clear for longer. At first I was like, I thought it was just bogus that people can have a clear mind, but now it's like I don't even notice when I let my mind wander, and then I bring it back and I can keep it clear for longer now.
But do you feel it in your life?
In my life?
Yeah, like the effects of it?
A little bit, yeah. With like small stressors, I can let them go easier now
Awesome.
that I've been practicing everything. Sadie?
Thank you.
Going off of what Ms. Lee said, for those of us who haven't done our talks yet, do you have any ideas for stress relieving things that might be a little bit faster to master for those of us who have them, let's say, Monday?
Definitely just try to clear your mind like before getting up here, like even just like the ride or walk up here. It's just clear your mind and think of when it's over. That's what I was doing.
Great. Thank you.
Faith?
How did you get into meditating and like yoga and stuff?
My Baba, who's my dad's dad, he is like a Zen god, so he meditates and like does yoga every single day, and he has been for years. And when I was little, he would like have me do yoga all the time and meditate with him, and he like taught me the whole like strengthening meditation thing, and so that got me really into it because he's really funny and just fun to be around, so I would do that all the time. Anything else?